Hi, everyone. So I wanted to talk a little bit about my after the New York City, um, having fun, eating a lot more fatty, starchy foods than I usually do, and my motivation for keeping going, and getting that 100 pounds off by the end of the year, making it right around a year that I will be losing 100 pounds. So the first thing is understand that at my weight, I have just in the last couple of weeks gotten to the point where I am no longer in class 2 obesity. I'm in class 1 obesity now. And what that means is, for me, it's a big deal because I don't qualify for weight loss surgery anymore, for bariatric surgery. And not that I was considering it, but it's just it's something for me. It's a point of I don't weigh enough for that, and so it feels good. It's also much lower than I have been for decades, and the thought of let me just let loose and gain 5-6 pounds, is it I mean if I whatever, that will put me back in class 2 again. It's the feeling that gives me a kind of a nauseous, I want to throw up at the kind of idea, because I worked so hard to get down to this very precious point. For me, it's a big, from my perspective, that is huge to be down to class 1 obesity. Obviously, I'd like to get to the point where I'm no longer obese, but that will come eventually. And so I refuse to let myself get back into class 2 obesity because it wouldn't take much to balloon up. And, I can eat fabulously, eat the OMAD as in one main meal a day kind of thing, like I did in New York. And I explained what I did with the coffee and the sugar and the milk and maybe some fruit. And then, the meal at night, and only eating until I felt satisfied and all of that. But I can do that for a while, but I don't want to do that every day. And so, yeah, I do have a strong motivation. I've said that before. That's a big, huge thing for success. Whether you have a health coach or a personal trainer or whoever like that, some sort of professional, or if you're doing this on your own, it's still very, very important to find that strong set of motivations. And I am very motivated. And I encourage you to write down 5 things, or even 2 or 3, that are strong motivations, and keep those in mind. They will keep you going. It doesn't mean you can't have fun. It doesn't mean I can't have parties. But I don't have any parties planned between now and Christmas Eve. So, great. That will help me get where I need to be. So I am already down another 0.6 today. So I am 225.3, and I am looking for 218. So, and it could be 218.9, it could be 218.1, maybe it's lower, who knows, but anywhere in that range. So, I'll be down to, let me see now, if I get down to 224 tomorrow, there'll be only 6 pounds left to lose. And I have, I guess that would mean I have 20 days left to lose 6 more pounds. So that's not bad. But I know I'm New Year's Eve and Christmas Day, I will be, eating fabulously again, OMADing it, so to speak, one main meal a day kind of variety. But it's just a little blip. And the thing that I've noticed is, I ate differently when I was in New York. And it was just that eating differently, I think it was a change. It was something to switch it up. And I think that may, not have been a bad deal for me in the long run. And also, obviously, I don't eat as light every day. Sometimes I do have starch, sometimes I don't have starch. Sometimes have a little bit more to eat. Sometimes I don't have as much. I mean, a lot of it has to do with how hungry am I? Not that hungry? Don't eat. Hungry? Eat a little bit more, but make sure it's very healthy. So that's sort of my motivation to you to keep going. Enjoy yourself. But I mean, if you want to wait until January, that's obviously that's your decision. But if you kind of like to not mess up the progress that you've made, I mean, that's if you feel like me, like I just don't want to mess up all that hard work I put in to lose that weight, because that's the way I feel. In November, I didn't lose a very large amount of weight. It was, I think it was 9 pounds, something like that. So it wasn't a great month. It was fine. It's great. Sometimes I'm not going to lose this quickly. I know that. I get that. But too hard fought, and I'm not going to go back. I refuse to go backwards. So anyway, you all have a great day. Remember, you can have fun. You can do it responsibly. If you'd like to, not have to take off extra weight during the holidays, then consider. Keep your motivation strong. Be smart. Make a plan. And you can do this. Bye-bye.